Hey, what's up, folks? It's me, Sonny T, coming back at you with another podcast for marketers, exclusive. And today we're talking about how to outsource your business. But before we do, catch me at SoundCloud at Sonny-T-1, FunnelHackerPro.com on Facebook, Stealthy Millionaire on Instagram, Podcast for Marketers on YouTube, Billionaire Vids with an S, Billionaire Vid without an S on Twitter, and go to podcastformarketers.com and check out my free MP3 player. You do have to pay for your fucking shipping. Smash that thumbs up if you like this video and fucking subscribe to this channel if you like my content. Boom. That's done. Now, today we're talking about how to outsource. Everybody asks this. Your business. Everybody asks me this. Can you outsource? Can you outsource? Especially guys with this SMMA, right? And so I'm going to talk to you guys very quickly about what your outsourcing will look like. And then I'm going to tell you whether you should or you shouldn't outsource. Okay. So I did do a video a little while back, and I liked how you talked about having a project manager. Okay. Sales. And this is you here. Okay. Here's sales. Here's a project manager. Okay. And here is your team. Okay. Of people. And here is your client. All right. So now it's the sales job and your job to get the client. At that point, there's only one communication between you and the client, one communication between sales and the client, and then your project manager, for whatever it is, will take care of communication for the duration, okay? Until the project is done, and then they communicate with the team. This is realistically what you would be doing, so you would have very minimal parts. But you can see where shit can fuck up, right? So you see you have sales here, project management, I hope we're all clear here, your team here, and this person here, this is your client. Okay? You see how many moving parts you have here. That's one, two, several, yourself, the client. Right? That's 5 people that have to be managed. Now, if he ever gets an attitude, he's going to call you back, right? Because you were his first point of contact and you're the CEO, right? You got the big hat on. You would like him to call him, but that's not what's going to happen. They're going to always refer back to you. So, for whatever reason, believe me, I get emails, messages, no matter how many times I say, don't contact me, contact someone else. You guys go to the forums, you go wherever. You don't pay attention to who you should talk to. You don't care. It's just how it goes, right? Every once in a while, you get people that will contact the proper outlet, right? But most of the time, you will always revert back to the big hat. Right? So like in my company, I wear the big hat. You're going to always come back to Sonny. You want to talk to me anyways. You don't want to talk to someone else. It's just more personal that way, right? And so, but anyway, so that's how it should look. Now, if you're going to outsource your business, here's what I want you to do, right? And here's what you have to do. The first thing is I'm going to tell you is it's not easy to outsource your business. Okay? This team over here, this team of coders or whatever they're good at doing, okay? And I'm not going to talk about this in a social media marketing agency concept or in a in that context. Excuse me. I don't want to talk about it in that. I just want to talk about this in the business, whether it's an agency or whether you own a chatbot marketing agency. However, because even with the chatbots, you have to outsource your coders. Okay, and so I have several coders even. Learn how to spell Sunny. Several people that have taken my chatbot marketing course, and you guys are building chatbots or whatever, and you're going to hire out coders yourself, right? And that's outsourcing, isn't it? That's, trusting them. And if you need to change the code, I had someone call me the other day, or I had to call them and explain, if you need to change the code for a different client, that means you have to deal with this. So if you took a project manager and put them here, right? Now that sounds cool, but that's another moving part, and you're here, right? For me, it's hard for me to trust somebody to convey exactly what it is I want to convey to this person. So that means this project manager needs to be real tight with what you want in order to be able to communicate exactly what you want to this team. Otherwise, you're fucked, right? Because you're going to set up this relationship initially. It's going to be you that's going to deal with this, right? So how do you put somebody in between here? You need to know who this person is, right? So when you're asking a question about, can I outsource my social media marketing agency or my marketing agency, my answer is no. As a matter of fact, my answer is fuck no, right? How can you do it? How can you trust these people to set up your ad campaign exactly like you want it set up if you're trying to hire out some virtual assistants from Fiverr or from Upwork or whatever? How do you know you can trust these people? You're going to have to work with these people a certain amount of times before you can even trust them with your project manager. Because how can this person convey what you want? Right? So that means you need to work with these people and tell them how to set up your ad campaigns and basically educate these people on how to run ad campaigns. And I can tell you now that there's going to be a lot of people that don't know how to fucking do that. So my answer to you again is fuck no. Right off the rip, can you outsource your business? No. You might say, but other people do it. No, other people are saying they're doing it. Okay, so I can tell you now that I have a go-to guy to do websites for me. I do have that, and that is, I'm going to be totally honest with you, that is totally doable. I also have another guy that's real proficient in working with PHP and different scripting languages, and he's very reliable. I have another guy that takes care of my Ruby on Rails and Amazon servers, and I have another guy that builds landing pages for me. I don't like dealing with ClickFunnels and even landing page builders when it comes to my landing pages, because I come up with my own ideas and I tweak them, and my shit's written in HTML and just regular PHP. Okay, and I just have somebody build it out for $25 or $30. Those are reliable. If I can learn how to spell, Sonny. Reliable sources. And the reason why I'm going to say that these are reliable sources, because there's a lot of guys that know how to do this. This is easy. So when you're talking about HTML, WordPress, okay, even SEO, okay, I'll go for that. PHP and different coding languages. Now, it just depends on this right here, on coding language, on what you want done. This is a pain in the ass. Anybody that's dealing with this Ruby or that .js coding language to work on Amazon's web servers and things like that, that gets kind of hairy. And this is not easy. And it's hard to keep one person. It's hard to get people that understand what you want. The language barrier is a pain in the ass, and it's not fun. Okay? But if you're doing something as simple as building a website for somebody, or if you're doing something as simple as HTML, or I'll say this, I won't lie about this, writing blogs ebooks, just articles in general, email copy, you can get that. All of these are very easy to outsource, and it's pretty easy to deal with the same person. I've been working with the same coder and the same HTML guy and the same WordPress guy for about 3 months now. And I've kept a pretty good relationship with them, but it's not on an everyday basis though. It's on a, every other week, every 2 weeks, I'll outsource something to them. But I have yet to meet anyone that I could rely on a daily basis. Someone that I could hand over the keys to my business. And this is me you're talking to, someone that's currently in the trenches doing what you want to do. I don't want you to think of me as just a guy that talks on YouTube, because to be honest with you, this is a very, very small part of my business. People that know me, that are inside my group, or people that are inside my circle understand that I'm in other niches just like you. I'm doing affiliate marketing just like you're doing. I'm opening up funnels. I have clients just like you want to have clients, or you do have clients. I have coaching clients. I have all of the same things that you have. Okay. And so I'm telling you that these things are doable. Okay. But now let's talk about what's needed for marketing, because this is the big question that we're all having about marketing. And you can take my word for it or don't. I'm just telling you my experience, and everything that I tell you about, guys, I'm just giving you my honest experience. People try to make it seem like outsourcing is so easy and just outsource your VA or whatever. I honestly believe that a virtual assistant is the first place that you should go to try to outsource. Try to create one relationship, okay? Try to create one relationship over a period of time, okay? Around the clock. Yeah, I always do a clock funny. All right, around the clock. And try to see if you can maintain this relationship. Well, let's not say 7. Let's say 5. 5 days a week. Now, here's my problem. I can never get somebody, and it always fucks me up, and I won't lie to you, that I'm inside, and I know that I'm talking to someone in a developing country. I know that they aren't the richest people in the world. I understand that we all have standards. I do. But when you tell me you're taking 3 days off for the weekend, man, I'm like, man, what kind of money are you having? And that bothers me. Why? Because I don't take 3 days off for the weekend. I don't take very much time off at all. Today, let me give you an example. Today is my day off, right? I'm going to do a very short video today for you, and we're 12 minutes in, and I'm about to say, fuck it. The point that I'm making is that I'm not taking a day off, am I? I'm taking an extra 12 minutes off. Right? Calling myself laying back and being smooth and easy, but I'm still doing the fucking work. So this is a problem that you're going to have with virtual assistants. They take the weirdest days off. Oh, I'm not going to work on this weekend. What do you mean you're not working this weekend? What? I need you to work this weekend. So now, what does that mean? That means that you don't need one VA. That means you need 2. You need one for the week, and then you need another one for the weekend. I'm going to tell you what else is going to bust your noodle. To give you an example, France, for the first 3 weeks of this month, is a 4-day weekend every fucking day of every weekend. So you can get nothing done. If it's a Catholic country, and most of these small little developing countries are, you're fucked every Catholic holiday. And you know what's even worse, what really pisses you off, is they never go to church. You never see them going to church. They never run and fill up but they sure take the fucking days off. Jesus. So that's what I want you to do. That's your job. Before you try to outsource your entire company and everything that you can possibly do, and before you quit your job and say you're going to hire virtual assistants, I want you to do this. This is your homework for the next month. I want you to get one virtual assistant and maintain that relationship over a period of time, 30 days. Okay? After you maintain that relationship with your virtual assistant for 30 days, Your next step is to get your project manager before you deal with your team. Why is that? Because your project manager is your right-hand man. And he needs to know, or she needs to know, how you think and what you want done, the way you want things done. So you need to teach this person everything you know, and so they can wear your big hat. This person needs to wear your big hat, right? That's a big hat there. Okay. They need to wear, this project manager needs to wear your big hat. At the moment they know everything that you know, let them, and you preferably want to hire somebody that is like, say for instance, all of your coders live in India. It'd be better for your project manager to speak perfect English. Ooh, that's a tall order. All right. Perfect English, so he can communicate with you perfectly. And then he can speak, I believe it's Hindu, but there's different languages there, but whatever it is, he can speak that language perfectly to them. This is when you can start doing this, but this project manager probably needs to be on your team at least 3 months working with you on other projects that you have. This is for coding. If you're talking about working in marketing, man, how many people are you going to go through before you find a good copywriter? Are you good at copywriting? Can you recognize a hack when you see one? Are you studied in copywriting? Because what's going to happen is you're going to start seeing where they've ripped off a headline directly out the goddamn magazine. And you're going to say, hey, man, you just gave me a fucking piece of copy that's in every copy book on the planet. Can you perhaps rewrite it a little bit? Can you tweak it just a bit? Can you take a little bit of hybrid from Dan Kennedy and Eugene Schwartz? Do you know who these people are? You understand what I'm getting at now? You need to do the work first. And before you outsource your company, totally, I want you to work for 1 year and learning everything I just talked about. You need to wear every hat besides obviously technical hats, but you need to wear every hat. So if all of these were hats right here, this would be Facebook ads and all the ad networks, okay? You need to understand how they function, how they work, how to set up ad campaign structures, and wear that hat for, let's just say, 3 months. You need to do rotations like a doctor, okay? The next hat you need to wear is copywriting. I'll just make that because it's so small right there. I fucked that up, didn't I? Way to go, Sonny. So go study your Dan Kennedys, your John Carltons, your Eugene Schwartzes and all of the greats, okay? Your Bill Blyes and all of these people. Go study these people, even your Russell Brunsons, and check out what they do and wear that hat for 3 months, okay? And then when you come over here, you're going to wear just your funnel hat. And you're going to build out funnels, and you're going to understand what landing pages are, and you're going to build those yourself, and you're going to wear that hat for 3 months. And after every 3 months of you doing this with your project manager, you're going to start to outsource. So when you finish wearing this hat, now you'll outsource your Facebook ads, okay? When you finish wearing this hat, then you'll outsource your copywriting. And then after you wear this hat here, you're going to outsource your landing pages and funnels. And after about a year of you understanding how each one of these stations work, then you can successfully outsource your business. So, to recap, Sonny, can I outsource my business? Coffee break.